easier to talk about it by showing you how it works. So I thought I'd put this dev kit into action with a demo that will hopefully inspire you by what Azure Percept can do. So I have one of our dev kits with me today. You remember I talked to you about the 80/20 mounting? All of these three devices are 80/20 compatible, and they can easily slide, and with a little Allen key, you can secure them in place. For the purpose of this demo, imagine I am from Contoso, a global manufacturer of personal protection equipment like face masks. We have production facilities globally and have begun investing in IoT and Edge AI with the goal of achieving quicker insights to optimize our operations. In Contoso's case, we'd like to focus on enabling two Edge AI scenarios. The first one is a production line quality inspection use case, and the second one is the inventory and supply management. I've already gone through the UBI and onboarding experience of the device, which was quite seamless and quick, and set it up on one of our production lines. I am ready to deploy intelligent Edge AI workloads to the device, and Azure Percept makes this experience very intuitive. Let's start with the production line quality inspection. I go to my Azure Percept Studio. I click on Demos and Tutorials, go create a vision prototype, a few bits of data. For example, for project type, I choose object detection. For optimization technique, I optimize for accuracy. I click Create. Now, at this point, my Azure Percept devices and my Azure Percept vision is connected to my Azure Percept Studio. I can go take a look. View the device stream. Looking pretty good. I can see my production line. I go back here. Now I have to go and train a model. What do I need? I need training data. The beauty of Azure Percept is I can gather and collect my training data right here in Azure Studio. So I go automatic image capture. I choose for one frame every 5 seconds. And then I say auto capture. After a little bit, my training data is captured live from my production line. How cool is that? And then I need to go and annotate my data. I go to Custom Vision. I have my images here. I pick my images. This is a good mask. I'm going to draw a bounding box around it. I tag it with a good mask. And I do this for all of my training images. Once I'm done, I'm ready to train. I go click Train. I choose Quick Training for this demo. And I have 87% for precision, 80% for recall, and 85% for mean average precision. I'm happy with this. I go back. Now I have the model. I trained it. I need to deploy it. So I go Evaluate and Deploy, and click Deploy the model. Now the trained model is being transferred into my Azure Percept device, just with one click. Once I'm done, if I go back, there you go. My production line now is equipped with computer vision through Azure Percept, so I can detect defects on my face mask line. Incredible. My second use case is about getting the information about the inventory of the spool. That is the raw material that feeds my production line. This is a dangerous line, so I don't want my workers to go all the way and check that every time they want to see where the status is. So we will use Azure Speech and AI to handle that. To do that, I go back to my Azure Percept Studio, Demos and Tutorials, try Voice Templates, and here I have a bunch of different templates. And I pick the inventory one. Create. And through this, I have created a keyword spotting model that will be deployed to my Azure Percept Audio. And now I deploy it there. In a little bit, there you go. I chose to go with one of our custom keywords, which is computer. I was a big Star Trek fan as a child. So I love that we have computer here built into Azure Percept. If I go back here, computer, how much material is left on the spool?
The spool has 48% remaining, enough for 57 minutes of production at the current rate.
Amazing. It works like magic. The last part of my demo is about mass provisioning. I've shown you how easy it is to provision and deploy to the device on one production line. But in real-world scenarios, our facility consists of multiple lines, and I'll need to set up multiple devices in order to scale. So we've gone ahead and installed several more Azure Percept devices along all of our other production lines in our factory. Let's see how I can get each of these additional devices connected with ease. Typically, this would involve manually provisioning each of these devices one by one. But with Azure Percept, we are introducing a first-in-market feature using Wi-Fi Easy Connect, which is proposed and implemented by Wi-Fi Alliance and is based on their DPP protocol. With this, the moment these additional devices are turned on, they're instantly connected and ready to go. Let's go through it. Here in my UBI experience, as you can see, I have zero-touch provisioning configurator. Click there, enter my Wi-Fi credentials here. I click Save and Start. That's it. If I go back to my production line, as you can see, I have multiple devices on multiple production lines. And the moment these devices turn on, they connect to Wi-Fi automatically, instantly, just like magic. So let's take a look behind the scene. What we've done here is we have brought an array of Azure services and integrated them into a seamless, fluid experience for developing and deploying Edge AI solutions. As you can see, Azure Percept has removed many of the barriers to help accelerate deployment of Edge AI. These are the barriers that we heard from you when we talked to you. From adaptable, purpose-built hardware to integrating the best of Azure AI and ML, all within a single manageable experience. It has made provisioning literally zero touch. And for Contoso, we've transformed from connected devices to intelligently connected environments in a matter of minutes and hours, instead of days and months. We can't wait to unlock more use cases and scenarios. And we are super excited for you to give it a try too.